Hello there, this is Candace again, showing you another great offering from Thinking Tree. This is the Christian Family Homeschooling Curriculum, Delight Directed Learning Guide. This is for ages 8 to 16 and it includes daily Bible reading, unit studies, science, reading, spelling, history, art, and logic. So with the way these journals are laid out, you draw 9 things you want to learn about. You go to a library or bookstore and you bring home a stack of at least 9 interesting books about these topics. You choose some that have diagrams, instructions, and illustrations. You work with pencils, colored pencils, pens, and markers. So you can illustrate your titles of your books. This is for knowing the date. This is great. I can't wait to do this with our son. I mean, he's learning the calendar pretty well. He is 7, so he should by now, but he's learning it even better, it seems like, as the time goes on, and he has special events he's looking forward to. But this would be great just for daily keeping track of the date. So here's a little quiet time to focus on the day, and then your Bible reading, starting in Genesis, logic, art and logic game, nature study, so you get a little science with that. Plus, I would imagine with our son at least, some of the books would definitely be science. And I think that's kind of the idea as well. So reading a few pages from 4 of your books in your stack and copying something from each book. So that copying, that drawing reinforces memory of the subjects you're learning. Spelling time. Find 20 words with 4 letters each. Write the words here. And this does get harder as it goes on, more and more letters and such. So doing a film study, copy work, that's good for, your language arts development and stuff like that. And a pretty picture to color and just relax. And the next day, starting your day centered, and then continuing on in Genesis 1, another art and logic game, nature study, another reading, writing down from 4 of your books, and 20 words with 5 letters each this time, and screen time. Copy a picture from one of your books, more copy work. And the way that we do it, right now our son's using the younger version of this book. When we looked at this book, we knew that it was going to be a little too old for him with all the copy work and writing, since writing is not his favorite thing to do at the moment, being a 7-year-old boy. But what we do with the book, the younger version of this book, is have him pick, some history topics and science topics. So we make sure we're getting a well-rounded education here. So. And the nature study, of course, is some more science. And once again, the spelling words are getting tougher, six letters each. So, it's a math practice. So these books are pretty big. As you can see, they're, pretty thick. So by the time you're done, let's just go kind of later into here. By the time you're done, you're looking for, you're all the way to Revelation by the end of it. 10 letters each in your spelling words. And so when you're kind of smack dab in the middle, you're somewhere, there's world news as well, so current events, which is just so important to keep up on what's going on in the world. So there's John, kind of going backwards, but the logic gets tougher too. So I definitely think, in our case, that 8 would definitely be the earliest we could use this with our son. But really great resource. And these books, I keep on saying in all my videos, you can use them if you are more of the unschooling bent of homeschooling. These would be just great, just total curriculum for you. And really, we think about it, compared to like a box curriculum, they're way cheaper. And then just using your library as your resource. I mean, because our library here is awesome. So, with electronic media these days, it seems like libraries are a lot easier to use even if you're far away. So, I mean, I know we can get quite a few books on different subject matter from just on our iPad, Kindle, whatever you have. So, anyway, this one is the Homeschool Curriculum Delight Directed Learning Guide, ages 8 to 16. And this one is Christian based. So, once again, so you can see how thick this book is. Trying to remember, because I don't think I see here, I don't know if it's a year. Some of these are 60 days, some of them are longer, some of them are a year. So you may need to look into that to see how many you need for the year. But we definitely, we like, we are using a different curriculum right now, but these are going to be, we're going to use these 100% for sure for summer breaks and stuff, just to let our kids kind of roam free and learn about what they want to learn about exclusively. So you can buy all these books from the Thinking Tree at Amazon.com. You can search Thinking Tree, you can search, I always search Sarah Brown, but I'm sure there's other methods you can use to search, and Thinking Tree or Dyslexia games also may work for you. If you do those searches, you may find even more books than just searching Sarah Brown. But Amazon.com is where you can find these for purchase.